my name's Charlotte Barlow and I'm exhibiting in the exhibition Wash Your Dirty Linen in Public in City Gallery.
Brilliant.
Live art is a moment between the audience and the viewer, so you're performing directly in front of them rather than people experience the work when nobody's there. It originated in the kind of 1970s, or performance art kind of originated then, and then the term live art developed from that because it was a way to kind of make it easier for people to understand the difference between theatre and performance on a stage. So it's different to which kind of performance art was being associated with. So it was just kind of a step away to make it clearer for people. Mm-hmm. It can be also that there's an element of presence left in the space. So, for example, like if I leave marks on the floor, that you can see that there's a presence in those. In this exhibition, the space will be constantly changing. So I'll be leaving marks and changing in the wall, and Gil will have food and remnants left, and Penelope will be stitching. So and so you either see it in the space or are remnants of the pieces.
Great.
My practice sits between performance sculpture and drawing. It stems from interested in things. I really enjoy touching material and finding out what those things are, things that are very overlooked in the everyday, and I've come to this exhibition developing kind of static work that had a field of performance to physical performance in the space. It's live. It's a kind of natural development because I found that working in the kind of sculpture and performance are so tied together, they can't really be disconnected. And that moment between the viewer and the audience is very important to me. So in previous works, I've tended to be within the sculpture. So, for example, I produced a work called Phalanges, where I covered myself in thousands of rubber gloves and paraded around town, kind of interrupting people's everyday kind of movements and becoming kind of a free sculpture in a way.
Nice.
So part of my kind of theme, part of my work involves disrupting systems that we live within, so that often kind of go unnoticed, and relating that to the kind of the physicality and how you interpret material and how that can disrupt people's living. So for this exhibition, I've created, with the help of Stuart Payne, this a building which is based on my own height, and its windows my hand width, which parallels the ideals of the White Cube Gallery and the house. So what I mean by White Cube Gallery is the idea that walls are always painted white, and that you can't touch artworks, and they're kind of very prestigious in their setup in a way. And so the house is full of routines, and I was paralleling the systems that they both have, but also the house kind of is a place for dreaming, and the gallery has that kind of air of there's a quote that I found that talks about the gallery being on the lines of a medieval church, so that kind of the idea that the systems parallel between the gallery and the house. So during the exhibition, I will be caking my washing powder probably one each day, and bringing it to the house, and within that I will be constantly cleaning with it and dirtying. So I'll be emptying the space and getting a different piece of cleaning equipment each day. So I'll be cleaning with the hoover, and then emptying the hoover, and then cleaning it continuously. So that would be a process that kind of to represent this kind of never-ending process of cleanliness and dirtiness. I'd like them to really be involved with the experience of it, so the smell and the sound and the tactile. Like, I'm happy if they touch any elements of it. And I'd quite like them to be intrigued by my actions, because I think from afar you can't really know what's happening, and then when they come and look in the kind of limited views they've got, it's just kind of quite intriguing. And I'd like them to kind of feel that there's a strange relationship between the kind of outside looking in, and that's kind of, in a way, kind of encroaching in my personal space, but then it's open and it's free, and I'm kind of set myself up for that. Because it's the first live art exhibition that's ever happened in City Gallery, and I think that's really important, because it's a medium that often galleries kind of don't focus on, but an equally kind of valid medium. And part of the point of it is to get people to be in that present moment, because the society's so bombarded with images, and we're looking through a lens, and we're distracted by everyday routines. So coming here is a chance to kind of actually just be in that moment and have a reflection of what is going on in the world. We're doing a special performance event, and that will take place on the 19th and 20th of February. We're also holding artist workshops, which take place on the 27th of February. And there you can book onto those through Eventbrite. Gail's doing a chutney making workshop, Penelope's doing a garment making with tampon workshop, and I'm doing a sculpture workshop with cleaning materials.